Well, Zimmer, that could be in the hole. Is that in the hole? Well, that's a hole in one.
I come out here because I'm usually in my head too much.
See if this cuts or if I pump it right in the water.
Well, recently I play those kind of characters. I play guys with a little bit of, grit, arrogance. Maybe it's my average white guy appearance that I come across as a guy who's a bit of a dick.
Aliens come to our world and they say, teach me about your music.
If we're gonna put a caller on the air, it has to be better than whatever we had planned.
Everyone is just out with the Leafs jersey on, whether they're going to the game or not.
Access to your emotions, an open heart.
I really only have like 2 emotions though.
That's not true.
Happy, hyper, and then tired.
Happy, hyper, like a dog?
I got it.
Yeah. Just left at the barber.
Even a kid scribbling with crayons needs a canvas. And this is our canvas for Swing Thoughts Season 1, the Lynx Ridge Golf Club. In Calgary, Alberta, with views of the Rocky Mountains, this scenic par 71 stretches to over 6,800 yards, has a scenic and scoreable front 9, and a more challenging back 9. Seems like the perfect kind of place to meet some new friends. Today, my guest is Jon Whitehead, a resident Calgarian and the frontman for the rock band Double Fuzz. With a balance of rhythm and riff, Double Fuzz is a staple in the Calgary music scene.
Okay, so your roadie, Mr. Russell there, just said it. He's gonna double fuzz it. So where does the name Double Fuzz come from? If you're allowed to tell me.
No, it's totally a mystery.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you have to just create whatever name comes to mind.
Right.
Whatever image comes to mind, that essentially is the name.
Okay. So it's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder, whatever I want it to be.
Exactly.
I like that.
So what do you think when I say Double Fuzz?
Double fuzz.
Picture something. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, mine's a little different because I've already heard all your music, but I picture like an amp plugged in, way too hot, and it's like buzzing and clicking before you start.
Right, like guitar fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's actually where the name came from. But I mean, like, that's not as exciting as some of the answers I've heard.
I didn't know that that was called fuzz.
People are often like, oh yeah, like pubic hair. I'm like, no, that's absolutely not what I meant. But, whatever.
All right,
Or they, they create whatever they want, essentially. And I just pretend like that's what it meant when they said it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Whatever you want it to be.
Pubic hair.
Go, go. Need another yard.
Bom dia, mais dia maravilhoso nessa terra. Bom dia.
Somewhat of a, would you call yourself a staple in the local Calgary music scene?
Yeah, I would say that.
I think you are. So
We've been around. That means you've been around long time.
Yeah. And you still play.
And we still play, yeah. A lot of people have given up.
Put asses in the seats.
That's right. Some people give up, you just can't give up.
So talk me through the evolution. So I know you guys won that X92 exposure contest. How many years ago was that? 8 or 9?
Yeah, something around that, 8 or 9, I think.
That was after
our first album, yeah.
Lance album.
Just started playing, just released our first album, and then everything sort of...
Two-set.
A two-piece, yeah, with me and a drummer.
So what's changed and why was there a change? I've noticed you've had a few different people up there with it.
Yeah, I've played with a few different people. I mean, I guess I've essentially been the person that's been driving the bus, been writing the songs and performing since we started. We played with some other players, and now we got a couple new guys in the band. Everything's going really well. We just went down to Nashville last summer and recorded with a producer down there, and we're set to release some new music. So
full length?
No, just an EP. We did 4 songs with this guy down there, and pretty excited about everything that's going on.
Seems to
So
be a good place that would kind of capture your kind of vibe.
totally, Nashville's an amazing place. Yeah, there's actually like a massive music scene there, right? Right over top of it, buddy.
Oh!
Dude, what was that?
It was a thin, Where's the draw?
Yep. Here we go. A girl that I know, and her parents live down in Lundbrook. It's like down by Crow's Nest Pass. They got a cattle ranch down there. Anyways, this place called Blind Man River Brewery. They turned on the cap and then they put like electrical tape over it to seal it. You know, so you know it's good quality. You know it's good, right? It's like comes from the source.
That's where the hops come from.
Yeah, that was where that pop came from.
Right.
They're like, last time Steve went to take a sip out of his Old Man River brewing bottle, it fucking took his eye out. He was blinded. He was blind man. Bill Murray was at Native Tongues last night. They're filming Ghostbusters here. And the crew's been coming into Una a bunch. No Bill Murray sighting.
Athlete. Hey?
Right.
So you played a little bit of junior hockey,
A little bit of junior hockey,
a few scraps.
few scraps.
What was I remember your MO, you were like a big
Power forward.
Power forward, yeah. Just dirty mucking in the corners.
That's right. It was a different era back then too,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, less
Those
flat.
sort of people were more celebrated. That was more skillful, you know? I probably wouldn't be able to keep up or something.
Yeah, it's a little more handsy now.
Yeah. I like it though.
So what would you compare that to? So say, obviously you're talking about traveling to Nashville and, you know, all over Western Canada and Canada alone. So riding on your hockey trip bus across Western Canada with the boys, or tour van around doing shows? Any similarity between those two? Would you take one and leave the other?
For sure, yeah. It's very similar in a way. It doesn't smell good, I'm sure. You got to get the job done after sitting in a bus for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, it's good though. Both are good, you know. I enjoyed both experiences. Maybe, you know, I'm too old to play hockey now, so I'll just stick with music probably. Less lake. That's the move in the fairway bunker.
That is the move in a fairway bunker. That's perfect.
putt too, buddy. It's really good.
Slow down a lot.
You know what's even better?
Sweater?
Yep. Par here.
It's kind of like something that you would wear. Because lots of people have those pipe dreams, right? I'm going to join a band. I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
No, it wasn't like that. It's just more like a long grind. I mean, I'm also not like a A-level celebrity, so you know maybe it would be different if I like exploded to start.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, you just keep going, trying to be the best that you can be at something when you got the time. Whatever you put in, you get out.
What is like Spotify and like these streaming services? Are you for them, against them?
They essentially give the artist the ability to go from nothing to everything all at the same time. Whereas before you used to have a lot of money backing you to get onto like the platforms that would make you popular. Okay. Now with like all this stuff, you can just go out and you can come out of nowhere. If you have a fantastic song, you know, and it gets picked up by somebody that has a blog about new fantastic songs and they put you on their playlist and they got millions of followers, you can go from nothing to everything without...
Stream count goes up.
Yeah, and that's what it counts. So in a way it's really good for everybody. You gotta have, like my dad always said, cream rises to the top. So essentially, if you got something really good, then now it seems like there's more ability to be discovered.
Smooth swing. Do that for mine, Russell. How are your eyes?
I can't see.
Oh. If you lay down right behind it, you can see. I can't see shit, he says. I got it.
Yeah.
My thoughts have never been clearer. I see what you're doing to me now. They fooled us. Deep down I probably knew that. I think I will be holding on to the one thing that I know is stronger. Love is blind and no one's perfect. Platinum seems so shallow, 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 shallow. But you are bright white gold. They made us lose our focus. The very same hands that formed us. Go build a better tomorrow. Shallow, shallow, but you are bright white gold.
On the next episode of Swing Thoughts.
Literally, I'm in the gym for 8 months of the year with hopes that I can shave 100th of a second off my push time.
Yeah.
Like, to be an athlete, you need a work ethic that a lot of people get from school. You need a lot of discipline.